Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Chaos Gym. It's Rahul again, and today we're going to be talking about a Waterbox deck, one of my favorite decks. I know it doesn't have a really good place right now in the metagame with a lot of grass decks coming out, as I've profiled in the last two: Lorantis Garb, Lorantis Vileplume, Vespiquen. You know, all these decks are like coming out of the woodworks, being as dominant as they are going into the following format. But Waterbox is still a good deck, I think. Waterbox had its heyday back at Nationals 2016 when Night March was one of the most popular decks, and Night March was one of its most amazing counters. Sorry, it countered Night March. You just kind of like put up a Toad, Quaking Punch for like 2 turns, and then you would just grenade hammer their like face in. It was just nuts. With Toad rotating, Waterbox lost one of its hardest hitters, and we have a new hard hitter in the form of Lapras GX. Um, Now it's not as good as Toad because it doesn't have item lock, but it still hits for a lot of damage. But its effect also kind of sucks because you can't attack again. But we'll get into that. So I'm gonna jump right into the list. This is a working list still. I've been making tweaks like here and there every single day almost. Um, it's gonna keep changing over weeks, just small card counts, everything. Pokemon, whatever, like cards I might want, cards I don't want. I'll explain at the end what cards I might want on the deck, cards I don't want on the deck, or like stuff like that. There's two Shamans, pretty standard for a deck draw engine of Ultra Ball Shaman. There's one Taurus GX. This card is really good against Darkrai box. Darkrai Speed Darkrai. It's just good as a waller. If you get one of your dudes hit, you can just Ninja Boy it into a Tauros and Mad Bull GX. Take quick 2 prizes early game. Or you can just Rage. You can use Horn Attack. It's just vanilla 60. I like the card. It's really just one splashable tech. There's one Glaceon. The Glaceon usually addresses the problem of um, decks like Vespiquen, um, decks like just evolution decks, because otherwise you're gonna have a really tough time winning that matchup, and like Glaceon's your really only hope. Um, because you are a water-based deck, which your main attacker Lapras is weak to grass type, and Vespiquen can one-shot a 190 Lapras pretty easily on their first turn. Now Lapras, there's 3 of them. This guy's the main heart, blood, and soul of the deck. His first attack, collect, you draw 3. I think that attack's very good going second. You just attach, draw 3. Why not? Like, now you're forcing your opponent to end, and if they don't have it, you're up 3 cards on them. Going into your next turn with a fourth for your draw. Blizzard Burn's the main attack. That's the good one, like I've already said in multiple videos. And the Super Rodcast. 3 water, 160. This Pokemon can attack next turn. You hit him for 160. You Fighting Fury Belt 170. You play Kukui. That's 190. 190 is enough to almost knock out anything in the format. Even if you're not using the Fighting Fury Belt, you hit him for 160, and then you like retreat it into like something else the next turn. Just hit him. Just touch him. Like you can Shaman Sky Return if you need to get that last 30 damage a lot of the time. You have a lot of attackers that can make up that remaining difference of damage in the deck. And Lapras isn't going to get one shot very easily. It's going to take 2 shots, almost certainly. Um, Ice Beam GX, it's not the worst GX attack in the game, but it's not the best. You'd ideally want to be using Mad Bull GX, or as my friends like to call it, Moo Moo GX, as your attack. Take a quick 2 prizes, get up on the game, take control of the board very early. But if like worst comes to worst, you haven't used your Mad Bull GX attack, and you have to use Ice Beam. You can use Ice Beam to lock, like end somebody to 2 if you're really far behind. End them to 2, Ice Beam GX, and then like set up for a KO the next turn, or set up a lock like Regice or Glaceon, and keep ending them and keep locking them. Like it's a very good card. It's very underrated. I've seen lots of posts online about people saying they've been losing to Lapras. They don't like Lapras, and they're like, they think Lapras is one of the worst cards in the set. I mean, have you guys seen Incineroar? Like, I don't know how you can argue with Incineroar being the worst card in the set, worst GX in the set, and then like Lapras is like very playable, and I think it's very good. There's 2 mana EX. You want to retreat, you can't have 1 prize, so you need to have 2 in the deck. You need to be able to move between these fat attackers. There's a lot of fat cards in this deck. Palkia EX. It's just a one of tech I'm playing around with, just because if on the first turn you can get energy attachment to the attack active, Max Elixir to the bench, retreat, energy switch all in the same turn, which isn't crazy, but you have to find the Palkia and whatever. And you have to find a Manaphy too, of course. But if you can find all of that, you can Aqua Turbo on your first turn going second, and all of a sudden you've got 4 energy on your field, more if you haven't elixired already. more if you have Elixir already and hit more. So based on that, you can already set up something. And if they hit into your Palkia, you can just Ninja Boy that into the next turn into like a Tauros, and like and Pearl Hurricane isn't bad either. It's four water, which is a lot of commitment. I understand, but it's four water for 120, and it does 30 to one to your opponent's bench. So you could like Lapras, Blizzard Burn something, and then the next turn, like say Lysander or Shaman, Pearl Hurricane, and then knock out the other guy with 30. So it's like a worse Darkrai with more energy and a little more damage, but um, it could be useful. I don't know. I haven't used Pearl Hurricane yet in my testing games, but yeah, Regice, Resistance Blizzard is pretty much the reason it's in here. Yeah, there's just a one of because a lot of GX are taking over the slots of EX Pokemon, and we don't know what to expect. There's two dive balls, just easy search. You can just grab almost everything in this deck except for Shamans and Tauros, so it's the ideal search card. The split on balls is 2-4 right now. You can go to 3-3. I play 2-4 just because I want to be able to discard useless cards, discard useless supporters, because this deck is supporter heavy, and get to those cards that I want to get to. There's 3 energy switch. It's pretty good. You could cut down to 2 if you want to, but I think 3 is pretty a comfortable number to be at. There's 4 max elixir. Um, Obviously, if you just want to accelerate, 1 super rod, just cycle stuff back in. You're only playing one of most stuff, so you want to cycle them back in. 4 ultra ball. You could, like I said, you could be a 3-3 ball split. I prefer the 2-4. 3-3 I've also tried out. It also works just fine. There's not really much of a difference. 4 dive ball or 4 VS Seeker. 4 rough seas. You need the stadium a lot of the time. If they like a lot of the time, Silent Lab Parallel City are going to be like the bane of your existence, and just bumping that stadium and rough seizing. So you'd like take a 2-shot, make it a 3-shot. Or you take a 3-shot, make it a 4-shot. A lot of the time, your opponent's game plan would be like, oh, let's Sky Return, set up a knockout for next turn. You just go rough seas, heal. Or they go, let me hit you with like Darkrai for 80, and then you're like, and they're like, we'll hit you for like 110 next turn with Fighting Fury, but you just go Darkrai heal, and they're like, oh, okay, cool, sick. Um, it's really good. Like this, I said, this deck struggles a majority of the time with things that get the one shot it, like Mega Rayquaza, colorless Mega Rayquaza. Um, Lurantis could one shot it, which is kind of scary, but you also have Glaceon for Lurantis, and you can just like aggro Lapras into Lurantis and just like hope it works, which it really can, honestly. Um, Tauros helps out a lot in that matchup too. You just like Mad Bull one of them early, and then like you can Glaceon for the rest of the game, or you can like aggro Lapras into them for the rest of the game. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I just woke up. We're gonna go into the supporter line. There's 2 Lily, 2 N. That's the split I've chosen to play. I think Lily is a really good card, especially on a deck like this one. Turn 1, you can draw up to 8 cards, and a lot of the time you want to discard the energy that's in your hand, because this deck plays a lot of resources. Like you don't want to be pitching your energy retrievals, you don't want to be pitching your rough seas, you don't want to be pitching your water energies a lot of the time, because that's pretty much what runs the deck. So lilying into like 2 or 3 cards sometimes is just better than ending um, your hand back into 4, because a lot of the time you just want more cards. And Lily's also like a huge, great recovery card after an end. And turn 1, like Lily is nutty. Every time I played it, it's actually insane. You're having 8 cards in your hand at the end of your hand, and you'll have 9 going back into your turn. If you collected, you're gonna have 12. So your opponent's sitting there going, "I have to end or I lose." That 12 card hand is going to body me. There's 2 Lysander, 2N, like I just showed you about the split. 1 Ninja Boy, just so you can move between your attackers. Um, Surprise them with like a Tauros Mad Bull. Like I said, that's the biggest combo here. There's 1 PCL, just so you can maximize your heal and make like all the damage given to you in one turn. Sometimes make it just null, which is really nice. Um, been trying an Olympia as well. I can't decide which one I like more. Olympia also like helps in our lab and like other stadium locks, or like Garbodor, stuff like that. There's a Kukui just to help you hit numbers. If you Kukui twice with Resistance Blizzard, you're hitting 180, which is really nice. Um, yeah, it's just a good card. Kukui's really good. I think it's a one of inclusion of everything. 3 Sycamore, pretty standard stuff. 3 Fighting Fury Belt, pretty standard stuff. 12 water. You could go down by 1, 2 waters, but I like 12 a lot. 12 is a good number for me. It's been working. Um, so cards I want, as I've been testing, I'd like an escape rope, just so sometimes in the early turns, if I don't find my mana fee, I can work with retreating into an attacker on the first turn with a max elixir too. Cards I could also want, like I said, Olympia is pretty good. Um, Another one that's notable is a Hex Maniac, just for Greninja, if I think Greninja is going to be big. But I don't think Greninja is going to be big, so I don't think Hex Maniac is needed. There's Articuno, which is also a consideration. Just because Articuno has always been one of those cards where you can Ninja Boy into it or like set one up and just kind of take 3 prizes once and you just win the game. But Articuno seems a little lackluster because it was the best application of it was against Night March. Um, and Night March just isn't as strong anymore. EXP shares is another consideration, just like play it similar to Turbo Dark, where they knock out one of your attackers, you have more energies on the bench, you just bring up another Lapras, you smack them, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff I want to try out. Maybe other stadium counts like Faded Town for Megadex. Um, it's a work in progress, but this is what I've come to right now. It's been running pretty well. I've been playing a lot of games that I really like it. At the end of the day, I think this list is pretty solid. There's also like an argument for cutting some of the supporters and other cards in the deck, like tech cards, and going up playing some males, which I think is also a good consideration. I've been trying it out without males right now to see how the consistency works, but this is one of the decks I've been testing heavily for Anaheim. This deck, the Lorantis deck that I portrayed, and there's like one more deck that I'm going to show off later. It's like a Evital Tauros build that I also really like. Um, yeah, I know. I said yeah, I like Evital. The deck sucks, but still. I guess we'll go play a game with this, see how it goes. I just save it anyway, just like to because yeah, I'm skeptical of what could happen. So if it lags, it lags. I'm gonna try to do games from now on, like just at least one game, so I can talk my way through it. But if it lags and breaks on the video, I apologize in advance. Um, if it doesn't, sick. We did it, boys. Um, so yeah, we'll run through this game. I saw Dragon and Colorless, so it's probably Giratina Hammers. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This hand's not bad. This hand's not bad. Like we can pitch this Glaceon that we don't need if this is Giratina Hammers. Okay, it's not a real deck. So we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this because we put a Ninja Boy in our discard, so we have application 2 for the rest of the game. Oh, another notable exclusion that I'm not playing is Hoopa. I don't think Hoopa is absolutely necessary whatsoever because now you play Lapras, Tauros, and Regice. So like the only thing you're really grabbing with that is I don't think he plays any Pokemon EX, so we're gonna Ultra Ball here just to check our deck for the Palkia. Okay, it's there. We're grabbing another Lapras. That'll be a turn, because next turn we can attach Ninja Boy Palkia onto this guy. Okay. Yeah, Hoopa's just not good anymore in this deck. You can just play a higher ball count. You can make that space into more consistency cards like Mail, more supporters. Wow, okay, cool, sick. It's fine with me. This guy's not having a fun time. So like probably a better play to be would just have been to collect there. But I want to go aggressive because I don't have like any good attackers in our deck right now. Okay, that's fine. Like what we have in our deck is pretty good, so we're just gonna like aggressively set up um, this Lapras, and next turn I can retreat into collect. Or I could have put both the water energies onto Shaman, and I could have retreated and a Sky returned. But this guy's fat, so I'm just gonna set up a Pearl Hurricane. I think. Like he can't damage me right now. What's he gonna do? Candy, Haxorus. As long as actions active Pokemon, each of his attacks do 100 more damage. Oh, okay. So like, what he's gonna do is like Haxorus dance and then like Salamence me. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure this out. Yeah, that's what Salamence does. Discard any stadium card in play. Power Howl cards in my hand. Discard 3 energy. So Steam Blast is kind of scary. I can't really one-shot me still, but Let's go ahead and Aqua Turbo again. Put it on the Shaman so I can bounce him next turn if I need to. Into the Palkia. And we also could draw into another Ninja Boy, and that becomes another. Wow, he ended me. Wow, really? Okay, sick. Oh my god, what? I had a 1-card hand that I legitimately did not play a card out of. I attached an energy, and I attacked. Oh my god, this guy's a god. Thank you. Now I can do this energy switch onto another Lapras, retreat. Yeah, we have 2 of these now. We need a third and fourth. Grafton pulled one on stream, and then I pulled one of my locked packs later. And I was like, oh, I wish I could trade these because we could get a lot more value out of them because I don't really care about bling on this account. What did he do to me? Paralyze me? Oh, that's annoying. Dive ball, see what's in the deck. Nothing. Okay. Energy switch. Take an energy off this guy. Put on the Lapras. We'll just Sycamore. Now we get a draw supporter on our discard. Thank God. We'll max elixir. Hit it. Money. Okay. I'm gonna hold this water just so if he brings up something else I can retreat it. We pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 waters showing. So there's either 3 in the deck or prized. And I believe there should be 1 left in the deck because we have 2 prized. I'll double check when we play another supporter. But I think that was correct because before we Pearl Hurricane there was 7, then we Pearl Hurricane, or not Pearl Hurricane, Aqua Turbo. So there's 3 left, and then we Sycamore into a max elixir, hit one of the max elixirs, and drew into one of the energies. So there should be 1 left in the deck. So having that 1 energy is actually vital. Out of a 24 card deck, it's really hard to draw that if you Blood Centers up like a Manaphy. Okay, so sweet, we drew into a Kukui as well. I really don't know what he's doing. Dragon Dancing me? Or he's gonna Dragon Pulse me. Oh, he's gonna Dragon Dance, so he does 230 damage next turn. I'm just gonna retreat and kill him. Yeah. I'm gonna take this time to via Seeker, Ninja Boy, my Shaman. Actually, there's nothing in the deck. I misplayed that entirely. There's no Tauros or anything in the deck. Man, that was a dumb play. I just wasted a VS Seeker. Oh no. We'll just end. That's an embarrassment, N. That's a shame, man. He scooped. Okay. So I guess we can play one more. Hey, coins. Holla. I think the next video I'll probably do is Tauros Garb. And then I think I'll try to build an Umbreon box. We just don't have the Umbreons online, so I haven't really tested with it. But I have a couple of builds I want to try out. Like I have things I want to try out. I just haven't had the time to. And Anaheim is a week away, so time's closing quickly, and I have to like focus on what decks are important at the time being. Yeah, I will definitely do one of the like previews for Anaheim, like what to expect. Even I don't know what to expect, so I'll probably be very wrong. Nice Pokemon first. And then I'll like vlog when I'm in Anaheim. Oh, sick. Okay, I like this start. This is not bad at all. I'm gonna vlog a ton while I'm in Anaheim. I'm gonna like I'll try to like vlog as I'm on my like before I get on my flight. As I get there, when I meet up with a couple of friends, when one of my friends picks me up, when I go over to the house, we'll be there for like a full day ahead of time. So it's like, okay, there's a Garb deck. Dive ball. We'll just grab Manaphy. If I get a Fighting Fury about Lysander or Trubbish, I can kill it. Um, something. Okay. Pass. Okay. Yeah. So I'll try to vlog that process as I'm going. It should be fun. I'm thinking about going to Disney the day before. It depends on entirely how my I'm feeling and how much I want to test. Because if I want to, wow, Shauna, okay. The, for those of you who don't know, I hate Shauna. The card sucks. Double Trubbish. Is he playing anything else? What's up? I don't think so. Cool. Moomoo's about to go in. I like from my OBS, I can't tell if it's lagging or not. It seems perfectly fine when I'm recording. So if it does freeze, let me know. Um, yeah. While I'm recording, everything looks perfectly fine. So let's wait for this. Take our sweet time. Give this guy an hour to finish his turn. Yeah, my like laptop desk is right by a window, so the sun is currently coming up, and it is right on me. That's why I can't sleep in very much, just because like my room is like, yeah, I get woken up very easily. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll dig for 2. A lot of playable cards in our deck. It's not one of them. Lily for 1. I don't care. It's fine. Put Lysander in a discard. I'm fine getting a second Shaman just because we have the ability to Ninja Boy, even though I haven't checked if Ninja Boy's in the deck. Normally I would, but I'm just like playing while talking, which is really difficult to do. Um, whatever, we'll just Horn attack. The only way this becomes a problem if he gets Garb out this turn. Because we haven't been able to hit any of our max elixirs or anything. We've had a slow start. So is he. I don't know what he's playing, probably Evital Garb. But that's a good matchup because he hits us. He can't really ever one-shot Mad Bull. If he hits us, we just can Mumu GX it. Bring up whichever one has the energy on it and just kill it. Attach there. Yes, here N because I want to keep my C's. What? Okay, this is new. Revenge Blast, 30 more for each prize your opponent's taken. Oh, okay. That's cute. Oh, that was on Glaceon. Oh, good thing I'm not going to use it. Quick guard for basic Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just kill that Trubbish on your bench. That's the biggest problem to me. Now, this Cobalion could probably sweep house and just like block me out of the game. I don't have any non-basic Pokemon, so I'd have to like Shaman Loop. I don't have a rope, so I can't deal with that, I don't think. Third Shauna. Oh, baby. Like, Hoopa. Huh. What could be playing? Scizor. I mean, Glaceon wouldn't have done anything anyway. I need to find out Regice ASAP. Even though, no, the Regice won't do anything either. Oh my god, I think I lose. A little Lapras can eat a hit. So I can go for a 2-shot game. It's annoying. That's annoying. He just took away the 2 prizes that were free on his bench. Huh, that's annoying. Who plays Scissor Garb in this day and age? Like, oh my god. Okay, whatever, dude. Just Sycamore. Damn. Our hand's super dead, which is unfortunate. Doesn't do anything. Wait, did he not attack? I think that was a mistake on his part. I don't think he meant to click end. We'll take it. Take a quick and easy one shot there. Now you can bring it up, hit me. I can Ninja Boy into Regice. No, if he hits me, I can't Ninja Boy into Regice. If he hits me, I have to retreat into Tauros and hit him. Okay, that's fine. We'll put this Shaman back into the deck. Grab ourselves a Regice. Now we have a Shaman in the deck we can Ultra Ball for as well. That's why I'm keeping some of these cards. Like, you'd be like, why aren't you putting the tool down in a hole? Why aren't you doing X, Y, and Z? Like, we can now Ultra Ball these 2 cards away. Energy switch onto something else if the Tauros gets damaged, if I don't want to use the Tauros anymore. And then I can use Super Rod to put Manaphy Energy back in, or if Tauros gets damaged, I can put Tauros back in. Yeah. So if he uses Iron Crusher on me this turn, he loses the game because I can just Moo Moo GX. And the moment I do Mad Bull GX, I'm down to 1 prize, and taking that last prize, I can 2-shot its sword. If he doesn't attack me, I win regardless anyway, because I can just 2-shot him. There's puzzles in here too? What? How do he fit everything? That's the real question. If he doesn't attack, he loses. If he attacks, he loses. If he doesn't attack, I hit him for 70, and then I have the ability to retreat into hit him for 70, retreat, 160, knockout. Even if he attaches a shield energy, he already attached for this turn, so even attaching a shield for the following turn doesn't change that math whatsoever. Even though I have a Fighting Fury Belt in my hand, so I can do the extra 10 if I need to. If he hits me, I just use Mad Bull GX and I win the game. I seal it. Done. We call it. Like, he would have a shot. Like, I know I'm saying it's over, but he could have a shot if the second scissor and if he ends meter 1. But I already have a setup um, Lapras, and I have a almost set up Regice, and I can just energy switch an energy on Regice for next turn, and then use that as my lock. Even if he ends meter 2, he has to find a way to deal with the things in my deck. So he puzzled for a shot and discarded it. Max Elixir? What's going on? Yes, he hits me. I win the game. Unfortunate. We hit it. Yo, what's up? Probably Put that there. We're going to do that. I want to keep the rod just in case for energies. I'll draw some cards this turn. Do that. We'll grab a Lapras. I'm going to Sycamore this turn regardless, so we're just going to get rid of some cards. Yeah, there's no reason to hold this hand. Crap. That the game's effectively over. Just put that there. So I don't draw into that again. And my Mad Bull GX. 370. Take my knockout. Dieball's pretty dead here, but the energy switch is pretty live card. So if he likes to enter something, I draw into the energy switch, I can retreat into the Regice. If he had gotten Garb set up, this game would have been entirely different just because he can chain through. I wouldn't be able to chain through my attackers as easily, but because he didn't, I have a much better shot, and he doesn't have an N, so that's all she wrote. I mean, like, that's why you Shauna 5 times and you lose the game. Mega Turbo and Max Elixir? What is going on? And this video is incredibly long for my normal size of videos. It's like 30 something minutes. Yeah, okay, now I win. So we're gonna get rid of dead cards. We'll dive ball. Grab ourselves that. Wow, I'm BMing so hard. I have game. I have game. I don't know why I'm BMing. Children, it's not right to BM. Just win games. So there you have it. That is Waterbox.deck. If you like the deck, please be sure to steal your list, whatever. Let me know how it goes. I'll be putting up maybe 4 or 5 more videos before I leave for Anaheim. I just have to see how it goes, how my day's going. I have school stuff. I have an exam coming up tomorrow, so I'll be busy all today studying for that and stuff like that. So other than that, please be sure to like the video. That really helps me out a lot. Please be sure to sick level up. Please be sure to subscribe. That would help us out a lot. We're about halfway to 1,500 subs. Once we get there, that'll be a huge landmark for me because we've only been alive for a little under 6 months. So getting to 1,500 subs that fast would be pretty awesome. And then it's just growth from there. So thank you guys for all the support so far. I hope you enjoyed my Waterbox deck, and that's pretty much the video. I hope the video doesn't lag when it comes to the gameplay. I'll have to go back and edit it and see, but hopefully it doesn't. Thank you guys so much.